Alright everybody, welcome back to Dark Souls. Last time we killed K-Log, I think, and made it into here, and then sat at the bonfire, didn't really do much, and now we gotta go back to Sen's Fortress, I think, which is back by Andre, so we gotta climb our way out of Blighttown. I guess there is some other stuff we could do, but I think I'm just gonna go do Sen's Fortress, try to upgrade the sword, and I don't know, figure it out from there, but we got a journey to leave, because we can't get out of here easily, so we got to take the water wheel back up. But before I go, I think I'm going to dump a bunch of my humanity into this covenant, because I'm going to try to see if I can complete the Solaire side quest at least. And I think... Oops, I'm already in the covenant. I want to offer humanity. And I think this has something to do with the Solaire quest. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure once you dump enough humanity into this covenant and level it up to a certain rank, this door is openable / opens. Can't remember if you just slice it open or if it just opens on its own, or maybe I have to like reload the area. I don't even remember how many it is. I don't think it's like too many. Like, I just turned in 19. I turned in one before I started the recording just to make sure that I could turn them into her. I probably need a little bit more, but I do have some like twin humanities on me, so that might push me over the threshold. Either way, I can come back later, even if this isn't everything. I'll probably continue to collect humanity, and we can just come back and try it then. But we'll dump 10 more into her. I got Chaos Storm, which is probably great, but I don't use pyromancy, so that's not going to be too great for me. Can I sit at this? Thank you. I'm not sure if the door is open now. I mean, if it's not open, I guess I'll just come back later once I'm able to fast travel or teleport. I'm not exactly sure how to open this up, so I guess I'll come back later and see what's going on there. Maybe I'm just a few humanity short. I'm not sure, but we'll figure that out later if I can remember. I'll try to remember. I know I tend to forget things. There was a bunch of stuff. I just finished recording Demon Souls like the other day. I kind of went like all in on Demon Souls and just played the hell out of it and beat it within a week, which is usually pretty fast for me when I have to record a game that's like kind of lengthy. Like, it's not the longest game ever, but it's kind of lengthy. And generally when I record games, I just don't play them as much as I would have had I not been recording. So beating a game of that length within about a week, I think it was exactly a week or maybe like 6 days or something. Like, I just played it every day for like 2 to 4 hours every day and ended up beating it pretty quick. So I'm sure I've forgotten a little bit about Dark Souls, but they're pretty similar. And to be honest, I don't even know what point I was trying to make anyway, but now I've forgotten what point I was going to make. But either way, we got to go to Sen's Fortress. I know that point. We got to go up, and away back to Firelink. Hopefully I don't die to poison this time. I wouldn't be surprised if I fall off and die. There's a nice message up there. How the hell do you get up there? Really? Oh my god. Dude. Some of the physics in this game are just like kind of wacky. Oh, dude, I made it up here. Oh, shit. I'm going to leave my own message up here. Apparently, there's still more to go. I guess I got to, like... Oh. Well, hopefully no one throws a rock at me. Oh, and there's mosquitoes up here, dude. Come on. Really? Oh, come on. I'm just trying to leave messages. I'm just trying to have a good time. Write a message. Let's see. I'm going to say I did it. Even though I didn't make it up all the way. Oh, I can't. Ugh. Oh. I almost made it up. Alright, well, that's good enough. Oh, shit. Now I got these, like, rock dudes to deal with. Alright, well, I'm definitely getting ganged up on here. This doesn't feel very fair, but... And there's mosquitoes. Come on, guys. Oh, at least he got body blocked by his friend. Also, I'm like really used to the PS5 controller, and it feels so much better than the Xbox 360 controller that I use for like PC stuff. Like, that controller feels so much better than the 360 controller I'm using. So this is gonna kind of This is gonna be an adjustment, I guess. I'm not sure if I can use a PS5 controller on PC. Maybe I can. Maybe I should like look into that. Oh, come on, dude, that did a lot of damage. Holy shit. Maybe I should look into that, because that would feel like pretty comfortable, I would say. But I guess that's for another day for me to do. Definitely not today. Let me cure my poison so I don't die to poison on the way up again, because I'm trying to save resources for no reason, and then I distract myself by never stopping my commentary. I just never stop talking and distract myself. So instead of trying to save resources for like no reason, I think I'm just gonna cure the poison, though I still have to like make it off of this stupid platform. I'd say like, I don't know, 20-30% of the time I just end up dying here. I'm not sure why. I think I roll like too early or too late, and then I just fall and die. But we'll be taking on Sen's Fortress, which I definitely feel like is a bit of a ramp up in difficulty. I feel like once you get to the like depths, I would say like lower Undead Burg into the depths, like the difficulty just kind of, at least for me, noticeably increases little by little until Sen's Fortress can be kind of annoying. Blighttown's annoying. And Orlando can definitely slap you a good bit. So we're definitely getting into the more difficult part of the game. At least for me personally. I'm sure everyone's different. Some people probably think the whole game's easy or the entire game is just super hard, but oh, that was the earliest parry in the world, I think. That was an early one, that's for sure. Guess I'll safety heal. Oh, Dung Pie, should I make the joke again for the 8th time? I don't think I will, but we know what joke I'm talking about. That one was better. That parry was better. Ooh, 420. Got a 420 on the riposte. How about the how about a backstab? Nope, no backstab. Okay, that's fine. I'll back off. Oh, come on. I tried to get my shield up and everything. Get the hell out of here. Where's my backstab? Come on. Backstab's a little bit less damage, I guess. Makes sense to me. I think you should get rewarded a little bit more for a parry instead of a backstab. So at least makes sense to me. I don't know. Maybe some weapons have like a better backstab multiplier. I did it. I'm not sure if any of them actually do. I think some of them have like, I don't know what to call it, like better riposte / backstab damage, but I don't know if a weapon does one better than the other. Like, oh, this weapon does more parry damage but not more backstab damage. Or this weapon actually does more backstab damage but not extra parry damage. I'm not sure if a weapon exists that's that specific, but I think there are some weapons that have better, like, critical hit damage. I don't really know what to call it. Better riposte parry damage in that kind of grouping. And I think it's, like, usually daggers, maybe. There's usually, like, maybe one small blade-type weapon. Might do a little bit better. Do I have any? Oh, I think I already, like... Yeah, if I had one, I probably had K-Log's sister improve that for me. Wow, there's a lot of messages by this guy. Hey, I rang the second bell, moron.
Did you ring the second bell?
What did I just say?
That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
He's like upset. I can't even remember what this guy's name is. Frampt, maybe? Is this Frampt, or is Frampt the other one? I'm sure he'll tell us his name. What's your name, buddy? I don't want to fall in your hole.
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frampt.
Frampt.
Close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Oh, I seek being enlightened, yes.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
Alright, well, I mean, that's where I plan on going, so.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent? Those who seek the realm of lords must brave Sen's fortress, a deadly house of traps. Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you, but proceed with caution. Those who seek.
Alright, well, he's already repeating. So this guy pops out, gives you a little bit of background story, I guess, as to what's going on, tells you to go somewhere. You can also feed him Titanite stuff, and I think he gives you souls, or maybe breaks it down into other stuff. So maybe if I fed him this Titanite slab, he'd give me some chunks or something. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's just souls. But you can also feed him items and get a little bit of extra soulage. So, like, you know, I'm not gonna... Probably not going to be invading anyone because I don't want to embarrass myself and just die immediately. So I can just feed him that. You can feed him, like, extra Titanite shards that you might not want, though he doesn't really seem to give you a whole ton. 100 for Twinkling Titanite is basically a scam. So the Titanite slab is 50, so that's 100,000% a scam. So some of this stuff not so great to feed him. Like I said, maybe you can feed him in like this menu, and maybe you'll get some extra stuff, but I don't exactly know a ton. Usually I just dump some armor that I might not want into him, maybe get a couple other level ups, but probably not that big of a deal. As you can see, most stuff is just gonna be like 150. You will get some pieces that are like 1,000 or maybe a little bit more, but those are probably more so rare items. See, we have this ring that's 1,000. Not really worth it for me to give that to him. I think you might also be able to feed them some souls. So, like, I think some boss souls he'll give you more for than they're actually worth. I think Moonlight Butterfly might be one of those. I'm not sure about K-Log. K-Log might be as well. But I'm not exactly sure. And then some of this stuff he doesn't really give you a whole lot. I'm not really sure how much these are worth anyway, but I know a couple of the boss souls he will give you more if you feed them to him. And I think Moonlight Butterfly is one of them, so I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Here, have that. There you go.
Farewell, chosen undead. I remain here and await thee.
Probably be a little bit easier if you have like a nice little guide in front of you that tells you what you should feed him. I remember looking up stuff like that quite a bit ago, like a long time ago. Every so often when I play the game just kind of on my own, I usually just kind of look stuff up because it's just playing it more so casually. I don't really care. And most of the information I know at this point anyway is because of information people have told me over the years or just looking stuff up on my own. I remember I followed quite a few guides like years and years ago when I was first trying to learn the game / the series. I would have a couple things open just trying to figure out what to do and where to go. I was just really interested in learning and trying to figure stuff out because I really wanted to beat the game and get better at it, but I gave it a good shot on my own and just had like the hardest time trying to figure stuff out. So we'll probably level up dexterity one more time. We got a nice beefy 30 dexterity, which is looking pretty good. I'll probably start trying to dump a little bit more into endurance and vitality, but that'll be for later.
Damn. That stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Maybe it's time I do something about it.
I don't even really know, like...
Maybe.
He just repeats. I don't really know what that means, because I think shortly after this, he just goes hollow and fights you in New Londo, but... I don't... I guess he's like, I'm gonna do something about it, and it sounds threatening, but then he just continues to sit there. And eventually he just leaves and goes hollow, so...
Oh, hello there. You've been a stranger these days. Why? What's spectacular pyromancy? Tell me about it. I have never seen anything like it.
Sure. There
Oh,
you
yes,
go.
Of course. Thank you for sharing. I'm still an able pyromancer. I shall locate her myself. I'm in your debt, once again. My teacher, whom I imagine still resides in the Great Swamp, had a funny way of putting it. He said that pyromancy is the ultimate fantasy. We are born into dark and warmed by fire, but this fire we cannot touch. Those whose fascination with fire persists learn to hold it in their own hand. He rather had a way with words, the old withering frog. In this land, pyromancers earn a certain respect. The Witch of Izalith, one of the legendary lords, is the godmother of pyromancy. So the day I became undead, I was ecstatic. I felt as if I'd been chosen to attune myself to the ancient arts. Of course, it wasn't all that romantic in the end. A pyromancer's flame is a part of his own body. Flame develops right along with his skill. When I gave you that flame, I gave you a part of myself. Please take good care of it.
All right. I know some of that was... I know some of that was repeating. Some of that might have been new, too. I don't know if all of that info we had already heard before. Oh, this guy's back. Oh, I wonder what happened to the group of people he was with. I don't know. Let's ask him.
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life.
Yeah, I wonder where they went, you asshole. You know exactly where they went.
Your Highness, where have you gone? I am entirely to blame for this.
Oh, come on. Accidentally skipped some of it. So a lot of interesting side quests here. The Pyro guy, I'm pretty sure the information I gave him sends him to the swamp, and he eventually goes hollow. Something weird with his side quest. Frampt has some other side quests kind of surrounding him. I think if you go and fight the 4 kings, like, really early, you can actually get to that boss, like, super early. And if you go fight it early and kill it, I'm pretty sure there's, like, a different quest line kind of pops up with a different primordial serpent, whose name I definitely don't know. I've never done that quest ever in the game. It'd probably be interesting to do something about it. I don't remember it too much. I remember reading about it, so this information may be wrong, but I think you have to go and kill the 4 kings pretty early, and then a different serpent kind of shows up and tells you some different info, and that sends you on a different quest. So there's that. And then I'm pretty sure Petrus, or whatever his name is, that asshole we were talking to back in Firelink, pretty much leads the group of people down there and just kind of, like, screws them over. I'm pretty sure he knew exactly what he was doing. I don't think it was just like, oh, things went bad and I had to escape. Dang, this sucks. I'm pretty sure he's just a gigantic asshole. So, lots of side quest stuff there. I actually don't want to do that. I should probably upgrade my sword before we go much further. Do I have any souls on me? I do have some souls on me. I probably will need these. Nice 10,000. It'd be nice to upgrade my weapon probably as much as I can. But I guess we'll see what I can do.
Well, you seem needed.
So we can make this go into a +6. I'm pretty sure you need to come talk to a blacksmith. One of the blacksmiths. I gave him an ember earlier that I didn't record. After I died in Firelink to poison, I came over here and bought some Titanite shards and gave him the ember. I didn't want to say no to him, and then I could never give it to him, so I just gave it to him. But we could probably get a couple more weapon upgrades from him. We do have some large Titanite shards, so it costs... It's pretty easy upgrading weapons pretty early. Couple level ups only need 1, and then we need 2. A couple level ups need 2, apparently. So we go to a nice +9 from a +4 or 5, I think I was at. I can't remember what I was at.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Thanks, Andre. So we got that upgraded, so pretty much everything I wanted to do, we're good to go on, and now we can zip into Sen's Fortress. Let me make sure I sat at this bonfire. I think I did, but I'm going to assume I'm going to die at least a couple times here, and I don't want to go all the way back down to Firelink or, worst case scenario, Blighttown. I really don't want to get sent back to Blighttown and have to come all the way back up. Lots of bravery ahead, apparently. Sen's Fortress kind of annoying. You got traps everywhere. Lots of traps. The first mimic you run into is in here. These enemies, a little bit tougher and tankier than you might think. Oh, come on. That wind-up. Oh, no. Let me backstab you. I can't parry, so I gotta backstab you. Come on. That's not letting me backstab you. I will kick your shield then. And I will backstab you.